What is up, my butter biscuits? Y'all, within today's video, we're going to be talking about Kylie Jenner's new Kylie Cosmetics Time the Wizard of Oz collection, which I want to say, I saw a lot of people in the comment section of Trent Mood talking about like, oh, it looks a little bit boring, but I think it looks kind of cute, to be honest with you. I really do feel like these collections recently are like kind of giving from Kylie. And to be honest, that's like saying a lot coming from me because y'all know I just really have never been the like biggest Kylie Cosmetic fans, but I do like when they do like collaborations, you know, y'all know the Freddy Krueger. I still talk about the Freddy Krueger till this day. And I even thought the Batman collection was really cute too. Speaking of the Batman collection, I did want to talk about this because I haven't really talked about it because y'all know I always do these like my thoughts and opinions videos about Kylie stuff before it comes out and there's no pricing. And I think that really does suck that she doesn't put the pricing out there before. I feel like a lot of other brands do that so that way obviously people can budget themselves because like say for example, what if I'm like, oh my God, I really want to buy this Kylie Cosmetics collection, but then I'm gonna go out on Saturday. And it's like, y'all, I'm either gonna get bottle service on Saturday or I'm gonna buy this Kylie Cosmetics collection. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it would be better for her to put the pricing out there, but I think because she's so rich that she just doesn't even care. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, I'm so rich, like, they could afford it. It's like, no, girl, us normal people have to budget ourselves. So it does kind of frustrate me that I have to talk about everything before without the pricing because honestly, y'all, I say it time and time again, whenever I do these My Thoughts and Opinions videos, I feel like a lot of what I have to say, a lot of my opinions will be based on the pricing because say, for example, if a palette's like mediocre, you know, if I'm like, oh, the packaging looks kind of boring, but then it's like 20 bucks and I'm like, oh, okay, then I get it. You know what I'm saying? Or what if the packaging's mediocre and it's like 150 bucks and I'm like, oh, hell to the no. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that really does sway me a lot. And I want to talk about this Batman collection real fast because y'all know that I just been going in on Kylie Cosmetics specifically thanks to Bethany Frankel for putting it out there about how that PR box that she had came out with for her birthday was $117 for a cardboard box. Like that to me literally blows my mind. Well, y'all were all tagging me in the pricing of this and y'all, so many people were DMing me too, but then I did have to say to some people out there, I was like, okay, she's charging like 70 bucks for the PR tin, but at least it's a tin, you know what I'm saying? And at least it's Batman and at least it's 70 bucks rather than a cardboard box for $117. So just in case you guys didn't see what I'm talking about, she was selling the whole bundle or still is selling the whole bundle of the Batman bundle for $133 where you get all of the products in the collection for $133 or you could purchase the PR tin, which is like the big old tin for $200 and it still comes with the same amount of products that are in the bundle. So you're basically paying like what is that like 67 bucks 67 bucks. Am I doing my math right here? Or is it 77 bucks? 77 bucks. Oh my God, it is 77 bucks. Oh no, wait, whatever. Y'all do the math on that, okay? You have to pay like 70 bucks, let's just say, for the tin. And I want to say that is absolutely outrageous to pay $70 for a tin. It really is. But I think I would rather spend $70 on a tin than $117 on a cardboard box. Like, I feel like at least with a tin, you could reuse it, repurpose it, and it is really cute because obviously it is a collaboration with Batman. And if you're a diehard Batman fan, then that's cool. But I just want to say, y'all, before getting into this like Wizard of Oz collection, why do they charge so much for those things? Like I'm just really not understanding it. Do you think that they just kind of throw a money grab out there and they know that people will pay for it because they want to feel exclusive, they want to feel cool that they got the PR set? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just really not understanding why this is costing so much. Do not get me wrong, I understand, like obviously the tin, it's going to have to cost a little bit more than the bundle. I totally get that, but hey, maybe like 20-25 bucks more than the bundle. Do you know what I mean? I just don't understand, like, there's no way in hell that tin costs 70 bucks. Like, no way. And there's no way at all that that cardboard box costs $117. I bet you they probably paid like $2 for that box. So they could have turned around and charged an extra 15 bucks on top of it and still made a great profit, you know? So that's why I'm just kind of like, ugh, it's things like that that rub me the wrong way about Kylie Cosmetics that I'm like, why do you feel the need to do that? Like, you're just completely ripping people off and taking advantage of people. And there are some people out there who just really want to feel like, I don't know, they want to feel like they're all bougie and stuff because, ooh, they got the PR set, you know, and they know that people will spend it. So they're just out here throwing it out there for people to just, I don't know, get taken advantage of. And I feel like that's kind of wrong. But anyways, that's enough about that. We're going to be talking about the Wizard of Oz collection. I don't have the pricing. She literally doesn't put it out, which it kind of frustrates me. I always wish that she would put it out there so people can know. And that way, obviously, when I make these types of videos, I can give you guys a little bit more details about it. So we're just going to be talking about the packaging, the color story, and all that good stuff of this Wizard of Oz collection, which is coming out on November 10th. So if you guys are interested in that, of course, go and keep on watching. Make sure you guys head over to my second channel. It is linked down below. I got new videos coming up every Sunday, so make sure you guys go support me over there. Like the videos. I really would appreciate that. I got so many videos coming up, y'all. So many videos coming up on that channel, and I'm just super excited for it. So I would really appreciate the support. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up as well too, and let's go ahead and get into it. This right here is the teaser release of the collection. And I just want to say, okay, like I said, like y'all know I got a lot to say about Kylie Cosmetics. I really do. But I feel like the whole production is there, which obviously I do expect from her, being that she is rich as hell. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that too, she has like infinite amount of resources that she can contact any filmography team that she needs or any set designer team that she needs. And she could make the best concepts. That's why I say whenever she does a collaboration, like whether it be, you know, Freddy Krueger, Batman, or now, you know, Wizard of Oz, I feel like it's really there. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the packaging's there, the quality's there. Well, I don't know about the quality too much because I haven't bought it, but I feel like the whole, like, you know, aesthetic wise quality is what I mean is there. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like this production itself, it's there. Like I feel like that is just so cute. And let's keep it real, like she looks amazing as Dorothy, like super amazing. Let's go ahead and get into the collection right here though. So as you guys can see, this is the full setup. So there's going to be a palette, a lip changing lip, I don't know like what it is, a lip tint. Y'all, I think it's kind of like that brand Lipstick Queen. It's so funny. Years ago, I had bought that like mini set from Lipstick Queen because it was like the times, like it was so cool during those times to have like that Lipstick Queen stuff where it's like, oh, you put it on and it changes colors. I think that's what this lip tint is. And then she is coming out with a metallic lipstick and then matte lip paint set. And did I already mention the brush set? I sure did. I went out of order there as I'm reading an order from Trend Mood. I'm so stupid. But let's go ahead and talk about this palette first. So this is a eye and face palette. Basically what it is, you guys can see down there at the bottom section, is a blush as well as a highlighter. Now, this is the problem to me personally, like I just don't, maybe because I use a little bit more of a bigger blush brush, something like this. And yes, I obviously don't know the size in person, but you can look at it and you can just already tell compared to the sizing of the eyeshadows. That is just, it's not, I don't know, I don't like that shape for a blush. Like how are you gonna get a brush? Y'all, I use a big brush for blush. Like y'all, I would literally use this for blush. Like I'm not even kidding. I just feel like it blends out easier, you know, rather than using a very small brush like this, which this is what you would have to use for that tiny old little rectangle palette. But the shades do look pretty. Here's my little thing about this, okay? I don't know if it's the lighting. This is the first images right here. I obviously wanted to hurry up and do this video because it's actually coming out pretty fast, and I'm sure better images will come out after. However, it's kind of like throwing me off a little bit that there's no like straight up like very vibrant gold shimmery yellow. Like yes, you guys do see that one in there that does have like, it looks a little bit more bronzy. Like I said, it could be the lighting. Maybe it is more vibrant than it appears there. But I'm like, y'all, I just always think of the Yellow Brick Road. And y'all, maybe I haven't watched Wizard of Oz in a long time, which legit, I probably haven't watched it in at least, I want to say maybe at least like 10 years. Probably longer than 10 years, to be honest with you. But I just always remember the Yellow Brick Road being like a super vibrant, like golden shade, you know? And like you could have made that so beautiful. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel like this is not, don't get me wrong, that shade looks gorgeous. Like it does look beautiful, but it's not giving me Yellow Brick Road. And I'm not saying that's what the name is because I literally can't even read it. But zooming in on it, it doesn't look like it. It looks like, you know what, looking at this, it's so blurry, but zooming on this, it looks like the highlighter is called Yellow Brick Road, which I feel like Kylie needs to step outside of her box and do something a little bit more vibrant. Because another thing I was going to say is, I think that the color story of this palette is actually pretty, don't get me wrong, like the whole emeralds there and all that. But y'all, I feel like Dorothy is just so iconic for her like ruby red slippers. That should have been incorporated into the eyeshadow. Yes, I know she has a metallic lipstick, and I'm thinking that the metallic lipstick is like a gold, like it's supposed to look like the ruby slippers. That's just what I'm assuming. Obviously zooming in on it, you could tell like it's like a red, I don't know, but I feel like it should have been in the eyeshadow palette because the eyeshadow palette is like the full color story of it. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that would have looked really cool. But nonetheless, I do think that this is a pretty eyeshadow palette. Like I really do. I feel like the color story is there. Y'all know typically I don't like an all-in-one type of palette like that unless it's specifically customizable to your skin tone. But this does look pretty, and it does look like it can adapt to a lot of different skin tones with that blush and that highlight there. And the overall packaging of it, it does look cute as well too. Like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like her stuff when it comes down to collaboration is really cute. Like I get the vibe and everything. And this little lip tint right here, I think that that looks really cute too. The packaging looks super cute. Of that to have the ruby slippers down at the bottom and the witch reaching for them, it's just so cute. And I think it's telling a story because it looks green, but I have a strong feeling that that green is going to transform into pink because that's exactly how the Lipstick Queen one was. It was was like a green shade, and then when you put it on, it turned into like a pink. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen with that. The brush set, y'all, I don't know like what it is. Like, don't get me wrong, that shade of green, like, this is gonna sound so stupid to you guys. I'm sure it is, but go ahead and judge me all you want. I don't care. It's just my opinion. I don't know why, for some reason, themed brushes just always look cheap to me, even though that is a beautiful shade of like jade green. Like, it really is. I know it's supposed to look like the what is that, emerald, is it called Emerald City? Is that what it was called in the movie? It's been so long. I know it's obviously supposed to look like that, but it looks cheap to me. Like, I don't know, that big brush too, it looks super cheap to me. Like, I don't know, it could be literally any brand in the world. If it's like a colored tip, it just looks cheap to me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't. It's just, I don't know, it's just me and my preferences, I guess. But then there is also a little lip set right there too. Those shades, from what I can see, obviously it is pretty difficult because this is the only images that have came out of this as of the date of me filming this. These, zooming in on this, the shades do look beautiful as well too. But I want to say, I feel like with Kylie, like, she's always playing it safe. Like, that's what I was saying with the palette, because I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh, why would she come out with a metallic red shade in the palette when she could come out with a metallic red shade of lipstick? And I totally get that. And I obviously feel like, yes, that could be very beautiful. Y'all know I said before, from Dose of Colors, they used to have a metallic red lip. Oh my god, that, it was like part of their holiday collection. I bought it years ago and I loved it. I thought it was so beautiful, but I just feel like in the palette it could have been a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more daring, a little bit more vibrant. And like I said, the palette is cute, but it just could have been, you know, she could have taken more risk. I feel like everything with her, don't get me wrong, like, I don't think she's ever come out with like a completely hideous color story, but everything is very played safe. Do you know what I mean? And overall, I feel like this could have been there a little bit more, because I'm sorry, but like, I mean, I know I wasn't even born when The Wizard of Oz came out, but that had to be like one of the most colorful movies ever, right? Like, at that time. Like, and that's why I think of like, okay, if you're coming out with Wizard of Oz, like, picture just how many colors are going on in that movie, you know, like with the Emerald City and the Yellow Brick Road and the ruby red slippers. Like, there's just so many vibrant colors in that movie that I'm like, I want to see that in the palette. And the palette, to me, it's just, you know, like I said, it's cute, but it's just not, I don't know, it's not vibrant. It's not giving me vibrant, you know? I would have liked to see like a really, really bright, like, you guys know the shade from MAC called Goldenrod? Like, imagine that, but as a shimmer. I think that would have looked beautiful. And I think that if she would have came out with a red shimmer as well too, I think that would have looked beautiful. And then that is the, I don't know, just a regular lipstick there. I don't know if, you know what I'm kind of thinking? I'm like, is the metallic lipstick like an actual lipstick and not a liquid lipstick? That's kind of what I'm thinking there. But anyways, that is the full collection right there. Overall, I think it is cute. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know I had a lot to say about the palette. I think the color story is really cute. Like, it's just, I don't know, take a little bit more risk, take a little bit more chances. Only because I feel like I don't know how brands can continuously get away with kind of like similar color stories. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always said that about ColourPop. I'm like, okay, ColourPop has literally made so many of the same type of color stories before. They just change it from a square or they change it from a circle. Do you know what I mean? Or like mix in just like one or two different colors, and then it's like, okay, you end up having all of the same colors over and over and over again. That's why I feel like Kylie needs to take a little bit more chances, like be a little bit more, you know, daring, a little bit more vibrant. And I feel like, I don't know, things like this, it's like, yeah, it's cute. And let me tell you, like, I would definitely, if there was someone in my family or friends that were like diehard Wizard of Oz fans, I would definitely get this for them, because it is cute and it is a very wearable color story. I just think it should be a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more daring, a little bit more out there, especially because I don't know if you guys are like me, but I just have this different vision of Wizard of Oz of being super vibrant and super colorful. And I just remember being a little kid and just being in awe of all the colors of, you know, all these different lands, you know. And I just feel like that could have been told more a little bit in the palette, but that's just my opinion. I know there's a lot of people out there who are like, who wants to wear a shimmery red eyeshadow? And I'm like, I do. Like, you know what I mean? It's fun sometimes, especially a super shimmery, like bright golden yellow. Like, that would look super beautiful, rather than putting it as a highlight, which looks like very toned down. But anyways, that is my thoughts and opinions on the Wizard of Oz Kylie Cosmetics collection. I apologize that I really don't have too much more details. I just feel like they don't really ever put anything out until the day of launch. And y'all know I like to put these videos up before the collection comes out, because obviously we all form our opinions about things before buying it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, sorry I don't have no prices or anything like that, but that's just my thoughts, opinions about the full collection. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.